Democracy! So, I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you like Helldivers. Well, I made about 2 helmets. And, well, let's talk about it. Helldivers. Yeah. It's a relatively new game. Not really whenever this video comes out, because it does take me a while to get this done. But this is a battle damaged helmet. And if you don't have the game, I absolutely recommend getting it. This isn't sponsored or anything. It's just this game is pretty crazy, and you should definitely go get it. Especially if you're playing with friends, it gets pretty intense. But yeah, this is gonna be a build tutorial for a Helldiver helmet. This helmet is from the Galactic Armory. They have a lot of good prints. I'm pretty sure they even have a full suit of this, which it's kind of tempting to make, but you know, I'm still working on Star Boost and everything, so I do need to get that done. But anyways, we're gonna start priming and sanding this. I'm gonna be using the same primer I'm using for Star Boost. I don't have it on me. It's the red filler and primer from Duplicolor. And I'm gonna talk about the rest of the paint I used for this video, and let's get into it. All right, so I already started a little bit for this. And obviously I'm using the Duplicolor filler primer, the red one, because it's better. And basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna really make sure you do shake this until you hear the can. If it is a new can, you're gonna do 2 light coats, and then after that you're gonna do a wet coat, so like a heavy coat. And then once you're done with that, you can either sand it again, put Bondo on it. I might put Bondo on it, I'm not for sure though. I put Bondo on the other one and the top turned out great, but I'm just now using this, so we're gonna see how it looks. It's not looking too bad right now. I just have to do the wet coat. This is just the 2 light coats. All right, so I just got the wet coat on, and I mean, it looks a lot different than the normal coat. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna sand it anyways again, but you can obviously tell by the glare that it's a shiny wet coat. But whenever this dries, I'm gonna sand it, probably put Bondo on the top because it has a bunch of layer lines. So yeah. All right, so we do have a few things going on out here right now. As you can see, all of this stuff, I may have used too much, but that is Bondo glazing and spot putty. It is really nice, definitely get it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about this in the beginning or not. Sorry about that, because I don't record the beginnings first, obviously. But I used Krylon Fusion Satin Bright White because I don't want to use the white I'm using for Star Boost. And I used that for the logo. You can paint on the logo, but I just thought it was easier to print the 3D logo and glue it on there. You can get this logo off of Thingiverse. Literally, if you look up Helldiver, that's gonna come up. But yeah, that's it for right now. I'll probably sand this whenever it's tomorrow because it's dark outside. So yeah, whenever I continue on this helmet, I'll video it more, okay? Just like I said, it's the next day. I already sanded this. It's pretty smooth. You can still see it. There's a little bit, but it'll be fine because it's gonna be black. You will barely even see it. But yeah, once you sand it, don't touch it while sanding it, or try not to, because you are gonna get very red. You can see that, and that's after washing my hands. But yeah, so this one, we're actually gonna paint a glossy black. That one that I finished, that I showed you in the beginning, was a flat black. So yeah, we're gonna go get that. I got more paint, but you can definitely tell that I've gotten much better since the Mandalorian video. I mean, it's much better. You can actually see the reflection. So it's been a good minute, but I got more paint, obviously, and I got it done. It's finished. Well, it's not finished all the way. I'm done painting the black. And you can see it is actually way shinier than the Mandalorian helmet whenever I first made it. So that's actually a good improvement. It's very shiny. But, okay, now on to the yellow, the stripes. So you could do basically any kind of stripes you want. I'm just doing the two. That's what the person wants that I'm making these for. So I just made out a little template to tape on. It's just literally a stripe. And I'm gonna lay it out how I want. And tape around it so I know where the stripe's gonna be. Like that. And then you mark where it is and then you tape around it. So that's the easiest way to do it, or you could just do it by hand or by eye, whatever suits you. I'm gonna tape up one side and I'll show you what it looks like and how good it is compared to this. So, taping is done. Why, you ask? It looks like a mummy and it's full of tape. Well, the paint we're gonna be using for this is the same paint I used for the Wolverine helmet and the other one. The other one that's not glossy black. I've learned that this yellow paint has very bad overspray, and I got a lot of yellow paint on the other Helldiver helmet, especially here because I didn't tape right here last time. And I learned from my mistakes, but the lines are looking pretty good and clean, as I can tell. And don't be like me and forget the little stripes right here. I forgot about that my first time painting the yellow. And you don't really have to worry about this taping this back part a lot. It probably won't even paint there. So yeah, let's get to spray painting this thing yellow. Alright, so for this, we're probably gonna do about 2 or 3 coats. And, well, at least until it looks good. Like, it sometimes gets a little droopy and stuff. You have to let it dry, obviously, until it looks good. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, 1 second. So you remember how I told you about the overspray, right? Look how far away I am. Look at the overspray. And you can tell when I was spraying that, it would obviously get over here. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna continue. Alright. Now we're gonna be untaping this bad boy. Don't worry about how messy my desk is. It's been a long day. So yeah, let's hope this actually turned out good and didn't peel off any black, which would be bad. You can already see some. That's not good. We'll fix that later. Yeah. You can already see the overspray. I should have... Dang. It's okay. This is going to be a battle damage helmet, and we will find our way through it. You know what? I'll just get to the part where everyone actually cares about. Okay, came out good. Okay, now for the fun part. There might be some leak. Let's see how clean this line is. Okay, I wish it came off with, okay. Not bad. You could see a little bit of leak right there. Tape. Okay. Not. Oh. That's a little bad. But that's a little problem right there. But as I said, it's a battle damage helmet. I am going to just tape off this one stripe, show it to you guys, and then I'm gonna just take the rest off because oh wow, that's not looking pretty. What happened? I don't think I gave enough time for it to rest. That's kind of disappointing. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know if I want to go over another black coat or it's battle damage, so this should be fine. It's still pretty glossy. You can still see my hand right there. You know what? It'll be fine. I'm just gonna untape this and see how it is. Very disappointing paint job. I'm gonna have to go back through it. I'm kind of disappointed about it. You can see where I taped and everything, it peeled the paint off. I'm gonna have to go back through, maybe even sand it more. And I just did a terrible taping job right there. It leaked, hit some right there. It even hit the inside right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this process again, sadly. This is why I like this one. This is why I like the matte black more. Look, it looks way better. I like it, to be honest. And it's easier to work with. But I also do like the gloss look. It looks pretty cool. But I still like this one. Alright, yeah, so I'll go paint this helmet again. This video might not come out for a while because I have a lot of stuff going on. This is my second take, and it does look a lot better. There were a little bit of leaks of yellow. My taping wasn't that good, but it's gonna be battle damage, so that's definitely okay. I'm gonna be adding the little skull symbol, and then we're gonna start battle damaging this, and then we're gonna do the visor. I hope I can get this done today because I really wanna get it done. So yeah, we're gonna do the skull real quick. So with the skull, I just printed it out. I'm not painting it on. I just printed out. You can find one on Thingiverse if you literally just look up Helldivers. If you just look up Helldivers, you'll definitely find this. It comes in different sizes. I shrunk it. I don't know how much, I think. Yeah, I don't remember. But we're just gonna be gluing this thing on. And, well, as an example, that's what it looked like this. I had blood to this helmet. This person doesn't want blood on theirs. That's definitely okay. I just preferred the blood. It looked cooler. But yeah, we're just gonna glue this on about right where this little, I don't know what do you even call that little divot up, just about like right there somewhere. yeah, so I'm gonna do that real quick and show you how it looks. So I just glued this on. I think it looks pretty good so far. And we are going to battle damage this really quick. You can do basically whatever you want. I'm just gonna scuff it up, throw it around a bit, and I'm gonna put some silver paint on it. I'm gonna use Rust-Oleum Chrome. And then right after that, we're gonna spray it with some 1K clear coat. And then we're gonna do the visor, which is basically the same method I did for the Mando helmet. It's just way better. So basically, since I'm a little lazy, I just spray a little bit of the chrome on my piece of cardboard. I dap it up with this really old paintbrush. I just like smack it on there like that. And you know, it looks pretty good. So you're basically just gonna cover up all your failure spots like this with the chrome, and it usually turns out pretty nice. So I'm gonna do that for the whole helmet and see how it goes. See, this is what I like about battle damage. You can have that absolute worst paint job and make it look a lot better. Yeah, so I think that this helmet looks a lot better with the battle damage. So yeah, we're gonna add that clear coat on there, and even if you wanted to with the battle damage, you could just throw it on some gravel, and yeah, battle damage. I'm gonna do kind of a visor tutorial in this video, so don't worry about my messy desk or anything. We don't worry about it. But basically, you should lay down a paper towel because it's gonna get messy. So basically what you're gonna do is obviously get your window tint. If you want to use that, you don't have to. I'm using plexiglass, and if you're using plexiglass, make sure you take off the seal first. They are known to having really hard seals to take off of, at least in my experience. There are two on each side. Not two on each side. There are one on each side. Don't forget it. Especially the one that you're putting the visor on. There we go. It really sticks to you too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so basically, you're just gonna lay down your plexiglass, whatever you're using. You're gonna get a cup with a bunch of water in it. You're gonna take a paper towel and you're just gonna make sure to wet the plexiglass. Make sure it's wet enough to adhere to for the window tint to adhere onto. And once it's wet, you just basically lay it on there. Make sure your window tint's clean too. You don't want dirty window tint. So you're gonna place it on there, and you're gonna grab a card, any kind of card you want to, and you're just gonna I placed this badly. Hold on. Place it on there. Grab your card, and then you're gonna try to take out all of the air bubbles. I have improved doing this with the other Helldiver helmet that I think I like a little bit more than this one, but I definitely improved from the Mandalorian helmet because that didn't go so well, the visor, I think. And once you're done with this, you are gonna cut out your little plexiglass shape. Just throw that right there.
And if the window tint tries to come off, you can always apply more water and whatnot to it. Ew. You can't put too much water on it. It would just be less messy if you put not as much. But yeah, once you have this cut out, you should be ready to put it in your helmet. You could either use Velcro or you can even just use hot glue. That's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna use hot glue. But yeah, that's basically the fundamentals of making a visor. That might be better to see through it. But yeah, that's how you make a visor, and we're gonna put this in a helmet. But I also do have to put the clear coat on still.
Definitely make sure you're wearing a respirator when using the one-coat clear coat, because it does tend to get stinky. I'm just going to use about one coat for this because I'm trying to get this done and sell it. But you can use as many coats as you want, but mostly just use 2 to 3 is probably fine. So I'm going to get this on. I'm going to put the visor in, and then I'm going to put foam in it, and then it should be good.
Oh, this actually has turned out pretty good. I got the visor in. There is actually like no bubbles. You might be able to see a little one at the very end right here. But you know what? That's like the end, not the middle. So you can actually see. And I added in some foam, one in the middle and one right here. You can tell it's a little bit yellow on the inside, but that's from all this paint and everything. And I know it's not for me, but it does fit me, which is pretty nice, so I can test it out and stuff. But yeah, the helmet is looking pretty shiny. I'm pretty happy about this actually. And that's gonna be all for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the helmet or anything else, please leave a comment, and see you guys next build.
Democracy!